Welcome back to ProCraps. I've got a strategy today for you called the skill switch. It's a pretty cool little strategy. It's not big on opportunity. It's going to be more of a grinder kind of strategy. I look at this as kind of I would say it's more of a quick hitter. Go in there, get a few hits, get out. It's a good way to survive a coldish table or kind of wait around till it's your turn to shoot again. I use this a lot to build bankroll a little bit at a time, and it's good to also kind of recover from some maybe previous losses or kind of a down session. From a comp efficiency standpoint, it's about a C+. You're gonna have a net 3 units at risk most of the time. But again, it's a short-term play, and the casinos aren't gonna grade you very highly on a short-term play like this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rules, how we play it, and how it works out. Okay, here's how the skill switch sets up. Very, very simple strategy. It's gonna be a don't pass and an inside bet. I'm gonna do this all at the green level just because it makes the bets easy to look at and pay, but it works great at the $15 level. I'll show you that here in a second, but let's get started. First things first, we'll do a $25 don't pass. Let's catch a point. Let's say our point's gonna be a 10. Once we have a point, we're gonna go inside. We're gonna go, in our case, 110 inside, like so. What happens next is this. We're gonna jump into phase 2 here and look for 2 inside hits. First inside hit, that's gonna pay 35 bucks. You're gonna ask your dealer to do a full inside press. It'll be a 34 inside press. How that's gonna look is this. Normally, here's your 35 bucks. The easy thing to do is say 22 inside pressure, which is just 1 unit on each, like so, okay? But we have extra money. We're gonna go ahead and take the extra 12 bucks and make our 6 and 8 look all the way like 42 and have this extra buck. What's gonna happen, the 5 and 9 at 30 will pay 42. The 6 and 8 at 42 will pay 50 for that 1. Let's put that in our rack for safekeeping. Next hit, let's make it easy and say the 5 or 9 hits. Fine, that pays 35 bucks. Your next call to the dealer is gonna be to regress me back to 110 inside, make my bets look like 110. Those presses come back to you like so. And what this looks like in your rack is gonna be this. I'll take that dollar back. That looks like a nickel right there. There's your quarter. There's another quarter with the nickels. That's 50, 70 bucks into your rack. Nice little first hit. Turn your bets off. 2 hits and off. That's it. It's a full press. The next hit, those inside bets get turned off. We jump into phase 3, and we're gonna wait out the 7. We have a nice $25 don't pass bet here, waiting for that 7 to show up. If you feel so inclined, if you like playing against the point of 10 or the 9 or whatever you like, if you want to, you've got winnings here that you could use to grab odds against the point at any level that you like. Or you can just wait it out, let that 7 hopefully roll, take the extra money back, and you've profited 75, 95 bucks on that shooter. Again, there's not a lot of opportunity here, right? You could get those 2 hits right away and watch 30 rolls go by, right? That's the strategy. The strategy is to wait it out, let the 7 do its thing, and kind of Bob's your uncle, right? We can play it out that way. If you're gonna get fear of missing out, fine, you can take some of this, come back out here and play with your winnings. That's up to you. But the strategy itself is designed to grind away. Get 2 hits, pull back and lock up, let the 7 be your guide. That's the entire strategy. Let me show it to you again here at the $15 table level because it does work really well at that level too. So let me go ahead and reset the bets here and we'll go back out again at the $15 table level. I think you're gonna like this one too. This one is gonna be reminiscent of the actual and official Skill 66 strategy. Here's how it looks. At this level, we're gonna be at $15 per unit. $15 on the don't, of course. 6 and 8, of course, go to $18, like so. Now, the Skill 66 plays like this. Again, it's the exact same system. We're on the don't, let's say we get a nice point of 4 down there, okay? Inside hit pays $21. Now this time, the press is easy. You say 22 pressure. You have to drop them an extra buck out of your rack to make this happen. 22 inside pressure looks like this. Every single bet gets an extra unit, just like so. 6 and 8 go to 24, 5 and 9 go to 20. On your next inside hit, it pays a clean $28. like so, 28 bucks. And again, you're gonna say, take me off and bring me back to 66. You're basically setting yourself up here for the next time. These bets are all gonna be off. What do we have coming back? 25, 25. Nice, easy, 50 bucks back in the rack. How cool is that? Brings back 50 bucks. Phase 3, wait for the 7. Take that $15 if you'd like. If you're more interested in getting some extra juice on that nice point of 4, drop your winnings out there as odds and play the 7 out. Again, you're gonna go from right side, switch to dark side. That's the whole thing. Very, very simple. It works at any level. This is awesome at the 330 inside level. 330 inside pays 105. You drop 5, you press them all up by 110. Next hit brings back 140. You're out of here with about 100.5 in profit. It's a beautiful thing. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take these bets down. Let's play it out. I'm gonna give you a short rollout here just to give you a sense of the rhythm of this thing, because there are things that come up during play that you're gonna wanna see. Things that happen like when you knock the point off and that sort of thing. So let's do a short rollout, give you a sense of it, but I'm gonna do a lot of lives coming up. I'll link those to you in the description so you can watch me play this thing out live for hours and hours and see how this thing responds over the course of a long period of time. But let's go ahead and get the board reset here, and I'll come back out and we'll do a couple of live rollouts. Here we go. Let's roll this out at the $15 level. So what we're gonna do is drop 100 bucks out here on the table. We're gonna get check change for a quarter, just for starters. We'll put $15 in the don't and grab 10 back. With the 75, we're gonna get 66 inside off with the puck, please. That's gonna generate $9 in change coming back to us. There's our $19 change. Dealer will get us set up here with 66 inside. And one more, there we go. Okay, now we're set up. These are off with the puck. Let's catch a point, see how this thing plays out. Here we go. Dice are out. And again, trust me on the rolls here. Just follow along. And again, I'll do a longer rollout as we go. Point's gonna be an 8. Now what I'm gonna do is leave the puck on, leave the bet on. I know this is weird to have a don't pass against the 8 plus a bet against the 8. The reason for doing this, if this 8 happens to roll again, we buckshot the point, so what? What I'll do is I'll skip the pressing step and I'll just replace my don't. I really want this don't pass to be there after I'm done. So you'll see if we happen to roll an 8 here, I'll explain it as it rolls out, but let's get some more numbers. Oh, we did, 5, 3, 8, perfect. 5, 3, 8, so what's gonna happen? We're gonna lose the 15 bucks, but we're gonna win up here, $21. Now, normally, your move, puck's off, your move is gonna be 22 inside pressure. Drop a buck, press it up. Because we buckshotted the point, I can't really do that. I'm gonna take the 6 bucks back, replace the don't pass, okay, and work ourselves that way, okay? When we have a buckshot like this before we get our action, just stay where you were, replace the don't. Again, the don't's there for after we're done with these bets. You're gonna have this weird tie situation sometimes. It just is what it is. Here we go. There's a 5, 4-1-5. Same, oh, that rolled on me. That was a 5, sorry. That is a 4-1-5. So what we're gonna do here with the 5 is, again, the point's gonna be over here. We're leaving that up. Same situation. If we buckshot the point, fine. Let's go. There's a 4. We did it back to back. Look at this. Back to back times we hit the point right away. So again, we're gonna win a 21 over here. We're gonna lose 15 over here. We'll have our dealer pay us the money. We'll put our own don't pass bet back and we'll press this and we'll just collect the 6 bucks. Okay, again, not gonna do the press move until I've got clean inside hits. Puck is off, let's come out again. Another 5, 3, 2. Okay, back to the point of 5. Let's see if we can get our system here to kind of work for us. But I'm glad you're seeing what the buckshot does. There's a 9, 5, 4, 9. Sweet. We're gonna drop $1 to our dealer and say 22 inside pressure. He's gonna pay 21. He's gonna take our 2 bucks. We're gonna press the 68, press the 5 and 9. We're still out on the point of 5. That was our first inside hit. And now we have another 9, 6, 3, 9. The 9 repeats. That's fantastic. It pays $28, 25, 28 bucks. We're gonna regress down to 66, please. Everything comes back down by 1 unit, like so. And bring all this back to our rack. It's a net of 50 bucks coming back. Into the back it goes. These bets will go off, turn them off. We'll leave them for the next point to be established. Now we're just gonna wait out a 7. There's a 6. I'll just roll for a minute here. You might have some fear of missing out. You might miss out on a potentially good roll. There's a 4, and that's okay. This is like I said, it's a grinder strategy. It's one that's designed to sort of survive rolls like this, get a couple of hits, miss out on 1 or 2, no big deal, get paid $15 down here on the end. Now, when you win the don't pass, you've got options, okay? You can play this as aggressively or as passively as you'd like. You could go up 1, pull 2 back. You could do a full parlay down here. Depends on where you are. If you're working from ahead, you might want to be a little more aggressive down there, right? You're looking for a don't pass streak if you can. I play this to where the box numbers, the inside play is one thing, then it goes to this, which is a separate thing. And if I can hammer the don't and make extra money down here, I'll do everything I can to do that. So I may go ahead and stack that up and make it look like $30. Okay, we may even have the doers make that clean for us, make it look like 30, and we'll do it again. We'll do one more point at this level and see how we end up. All right, here we go. Establish a point. 617, that's a bummer, right? Our aggressive play totally didn't work. But what did it cost us? It cost us our profit. We just didn't get to collect the $15. We're still at our core $15 of risk. We just took a shot at it to see what would happen. No biggie. We'll come back out at $15. Let's reset it. And let's go. 8, 5, 3. Back on the 8 as a point. Our bets are now turned on. Again, they follow the puck until we have our second hit. Let's get 2 inside hits. Let's make this thing happen, shall we? 5, 3, 8. Boy, we're going to be in that same spot as last time. 5, 3, 8. Again, pace 21. We're going to lose our don't pass. We'll put $15 down there. We're going to collect $6. Puck is off. New number is going to be a yo, 6-5 yo. Don't pass is the don't pass. You're going to get burned sometimes. It is what it is, they say, right? $15 back out. Aces, the don't pass giveth, and the don't pass taketh away. We're going to win. And again, play the don't pass as you see fit. Let's just do a 1 unit press this time. We'll put 1 up, take 2 back. Help recover some of that loss that we just had, right? There's a 1, 3, 4. It's a great point. Maybe this time we get lucky. We'll drop some odds on that thing. There's the 4 is the point. Let's go. We got an 8, a 6, 2. Easy 8. So we drop a buck out of our rack because we're going to get paid 21. 22 inside pressure. Okay. Again, they're going to take these here, make the 6 and 8 look like 24, make the 5 and 9 look like 20. Everything pays 28 if we can get one. Here we go. We didn't get it. It's going to be a 7 out. That's a bummer. That's a bummer, right? Would have been nice to have gotten it, but we had a little press down here, which is kind of cool, right? We'll lose all of what's in the box. We had 1 good hand. We had 1 bad hand. We're going to pay ourselves $20 down there. Let's just see where we are. Let's see where we ended up real quick. I'll do a quick little rack count, and then I want to change level, and we'll do it again at just a higher bet level so you can see what it looks like. There's 25. There's 25. There's 25. There's 20 and 5. So all of this here, that's $100. $100, and I'll take all this to the bank. So there's our original bankroll, right? Our bankroll's back, what we started with. And again, tiny bit of profit, right? It's $5. We ground away, made $5. It's not about the $5, right? We won a perfect scenario one time. We did a little bit of grind back and forth, which is fine. We just kind of let that thing happen. We had 1 bad outcome where we had a 7 and lost all of our inside bets. We still ended up to the good. We can play again with confidence, okay? Let me add some money to our rack. I'm gonna go ahead and take these away. We're gonna reset our rack. I'm gonna add $500 to the rack. Actually, I'll add $1,500. Let's do a little test run at the $25 level to get a sense of what those bets look like, and then I'll do another increase later on. Here we go. We're gonna start out with a quarter on the don't, like so. Let's catch a point. Where's the dice? Here we go. And we got a 6. 5, 1, 6. We'll mark that up. Go 110 inside. So we're going to drop 125 out here. We're going to get 15 change. Get ourselves set. And again, I'm going to include the point always, just in case we have a quick buck shot. That'll cover. We'll do the press on the subsequent. Here we go. We got an 8. 4, 4. hard 8. It pays 35 bucks. And again, I'm going to ask our dealers to do a full inside press. So we're going to get paid like this, 35, 30, and 5. We'll take 10 of it and go to the 5 and 9. We'll take 12 each and press the 6 and 8 to 42. We'll take a buck back to our rack. And we got an 8, right back to it, 5, 3, 8. That's great. That pays 50 for that one. There's that one out of the rack. We'll get 50 bucks. And the next ask is to regress back to 110, which means these two come back, those inside presses come back, and turn our bets off. Now we're here, okay? Let's come back, 50, another 25 bucks, which I'll go ahead and color up. So 75, 84 is coming back to the rack. That's not a bad little win. What I'm gonna do is put that right back over here, trying to get my left-hand side, my initial bankroll, set back up. We'll drop this on the right. Bets are off, waiting out the 7. It's the 6 against the 7 right now. We still have the advantage here. If we can pull it off, we'll be in great shape. We may have a little bit of fear of missing out, but it is what it is. Another 8. Boy, the 8's kind of hot here, isn't it? 5, 3, 4, 2, 6. We will lose that don't. Not the end of the world. We can replace it. We'll do one more shooter at this level, and then I'm going to increase the bets. We're coming out, and I'll show it to you at 330. 330 is a great and really fun level to play this at. Oh no, 437 on the come out. We're going to lose a little bit. Huge bummer. Huge bummer. Oh wait, I need to be out there again. Sorry, there's another don't pass bet. It's going to be a 10, 6, 4, 10. Up that goes. Bets are on. Let's grab 2 inside hits and skedaddle. Let's get them. 4, 2, 6. The 6 has been a good number for us, right? Again, it'll pay 35. 35. We'll press the 5 and 9. We'll press our 6 and 8 to 42, and we'll grab our 1 buck back to the rack. One more inside hit if we can get it. We got a 5. Perfect. That 5 is going to pay 35. And again, take me down to 110 and turn me off. That's your move. The whites come back. The red's there. For ease, I'll make them a green. I'm going to bring back 65 bucks. Beautiful. These are off. Now we're playing against the 10. If I want to, again, I might just take my reds out of here. What do I have in reds? There's 20, 30 in reds. Let's go ahead and use the reds to lay. Make that a quarter. There we go, we're laying up. That's it. Whatever we have in the rack plus our bets up here is what we're gonna be done with this shooter with. Here we go. There's a 6, 2, 8. Doesn't matter. We're off, fear of missing out. Starts to creep up a little bit. Let's just grab us a nice fat 7. Right, we're gonna switch from light side to dark side. That's the strategy. It's why it's called the skill switch. Use the skill 66 pattern in here to switch from light to dark. Nice and easy. There's a 6, hard 6. Again, you're missing out. If you wanted to play, I would use that to play, not what's out here, right? But again, we're just gonna wait it out. We're gonna let it roll. There's a 9. Grinder, low opportunity. We knocked ourselves off the 10. That sucks. But it happens. Here we go. Let's see where we landed up. I'm gonna bring all this back. Okay, there is our starting bankroll. So although we lost on that 10, we still have profit. There's 10 bucks in whites. We ended up with 50 bucks in profit off that shooter, those 2 shooters. It would have been nice to have won the 25 plus the $30 lay, an extra 40 bucks would have been great. We would have had about a $90 win. Would have been really cool. Didn't work out for us, but you get a sense of the bet sizing at 25. Let's go ahead and make one more change here and move the bets up one higher level. I'm gonna go ahead and drop another little bit of money into the rack here. We're gonna play this at 330 inside, so I'm gonna put 3,000 bucks into the rack. At this level, it's a black chip on the don't. It's 100 bucks on the don't. There'll be 330 inside. Here we go. Let's catch a point first. We got another 10. Point's gonna be a 10, that's great. Let's go 330 inside. So 400, it's gonna net us back 70 and change. 330, Looks like 3 units on each number on the inside, 90 on the 6 and 8, like so. Let's catch an inside point. Watch how this works. If we can avoid the 7 here, we got a 4. Let's get an inside. I want you to see how these presses work. The presses down here are great. 5, 3, 8, perfect. 8 pays, they all pay the same thing, $105. I'm gonna drop a nickel and say 110 inside pressure, which means every bet gets a nice bet, like that, right? Nice little press. They're all at $100. This is, if I color them up, which I probably should, we're at 440 inside now. 1, 2, 3, 440 inside. The next inside hit, if we can catch one here, is going to be a beautiful thing. There's a 415. That pays 140. We can do 150 in exchange for 10 to make the bets nice and the payments nice and easy. This comes into the rack like so. We can take everything down, or you can just regress it back, however you want to do it. Let's for now take it down. I want to show you this. I'm going to put the rack back together again. There's our $1,500. Our rack is tight. Everything in the rack, starting bankroll. This is all profit, and now we're playing for that 10. Playing for the 7 against the 10 for $100. Again, if you want to lay, take your profit and lay. You don't have to. Certainly can. There's an 8. There she is. There's the big bad wolf. $100 down here on the don't. That all comes back, and look at our profit, right? And that one shooter, 100, 200, 300, 325, 345, just like that, okay? When it works out, when the pattern works, hit, press, hit, down, hit the 7, beautiful thing. Love this strategy. It's a little bit of a grind, right? There are times where you can hit the 7 and knock all this out before you get your hit. There are times where you get the buckshot over and over again and make no progress, right? It's got its holes. Every strategy has its holes, but this one I think is a good little grind. And again, it's a nice way to kind of jump in there, let the table come to you a little bit and play it through. So as I stated before, I'll put links in the description. I'm gonna run this thing live on the big table for 5 straight days. You're gonna get to see this thing run against probably 300 or 400 rolls to see how it really responds to adversity. We'll do it at all the different bet levels, and I'll get a better chance than this to see how it works. This is a good example to get a sense of kind of how it works, but I want you to see it work or see it fail against many, many rolls. Check the description, look at the links in there. You're gonna go to the daily paycheck on Casino Gaming TV and watch me roll it out for a week. You get to see all the rolls, and that's how it's gonna be. So with all that said, thanks for watching. Hope you like the strategy. If you played in the casino, let me know how it works out for you. I recommend highly that you practice it. Work on it on WinCraps or Crapseat on your home table. Run it through a few hundred shooters so you get a sense of the rhythm and how you may alter, change, do the odds, be aggressive on the don't, however you want to do it. Let me know how it worked out for you. Jump into our Discord at casinogaming.tv. Let me know in the comments of this video, or you can email me, john@procraps.net. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I appreciate you very much. God bless you and have a good day. I'll see you in the next one.